Sriman Venkatanathārya Kavitarkikesari Vedantacharyavaryo me sarvada sanidhartam sada hridi Jnanānandamayam devam nirmalaspadiyākritim ādhāram sarvavidyanāmayam Jnanānandamayam devam nirmalaspadiyākritim ādhāram sarvavidyanāmayam Viddhavidyānaghanasurupam Vijnana Vishwanamaddadeksham Dayanidhim Dehavradam Saranyam Devam Hayagrimaham Prabhadye Dishamdame Deva Sadatadīhā Dhyāgantāntirakshaha Sotredum Samudam Shanandem Saraswadem Samsadakamadhenam Seshvitpadadeshna Devdagdhorti Samarameneshu Jigeshato Mekavidarkendran Vagasammanam Abhiveyaha Yakhyamudran Karasajte Pustakam Shangadakve Vibradhinnas Parigurjire Mundareke Shanaham Lord Sri Ramanuja Sampradayam Avirbhuya Dhanavima Manase Bhagadisha. Yeah. Arya Bhatta or Arya Bhatta. There are two arguments. There is Arya Bhatta or Arya Bhatta. Arya Bhatta means as a Kshatriya. Arya Bhatta means as a Brahmin. So there is a confusion. See, normally one should understand that there are no proper records of each and everything in our tradition. Okay. What the authors do when they compose some work, they praise their king or somebody or something, some event, or the what to say that some important festival or anything, they will mention it. That's all. So what happened because of that? We are unable to find the exact date of these great scholars. By the way they have used their words, by the way they have used names and other things, they are fixed between this poet, the time, this poet and that poet. Okay, so what happened? Always there is a different opinion. There is a different opinion that who he lived during this time, that time, this time. Okay, there is a big confusion in the life, fixing the life of Kalidasa. Again. Okay. Same way, it's difficult for us to fix the dates of everyone. We are unable to fix, but we are able to tell. Even our Alvar's time also, they are fixing here and there because we don't have proper records. That is not there in our history. That is not there. But we used to tell. Some evidences we used to get based on that. The Westerners have the what is that, creating the dates. Okay. Now we are talking about the scientists who are called scientists. That's a big science means it is science means the development or anything. We have lot of development before 11th century AD. Please keep it in mind. Even in BC, even in AD. I don't know how far you know. Means before Christ, after Christ. That time, that is called normally everybody say there is common era. Nowadays they say common era. But our common era, that is the common era, what is said is close to Vikram era. The King Vikramaditya. You all know about King Vikram or Betal. That is one of the main calculation in our Indian calendar system. Okay. Vikrama Shakabda. That's called Vikrama Shakabda. Okay. That is what the main calendar is there. Before that, Kalyabdam. So if we see, there are a lot of scientific works were there. But who are the scientists? Knowingly, unknowingly, what happened? Many were missed out in the chronological order, or the title wise, or the author wise. We all missed out. Okay. But particularly, we know some scientists who are expert in the field of mathematics, astrology, and other areas that we are going to see in this lesson. Already we have seen some people like Aryabhatta, Varahamihira, Bhaskaracharya, okay, Medhatiti, Brahmagupta, and others. But there are so many. Okay, we have all the sciences. Whatever you say now, whatever you list now, okay, based on this, we have everything earlier. We have everything. All developments were there, right? Earlier. Now people are telling that there is recently I received one person from Bangalore telling that, sir, we instigate or the right brain work. There is new things, new development. This was the Maharishis do. Our saints, our forefathers used to do that. Nowadays they are telling that, sir, it is super brain. We are doing this. It's already there with us. How will you do? I asked. It's through yoga. So our people were yogis. They had all the things. Whatever you take. Okay. Now, let us see. We'll see. Then by the time we'll come to know what are the types of any subject. You take any subject. We had a book. We had an expert. At least one. Okay. Now, Aryabhatta. Please somebody read this. Aryabhatta. Somebody read.
Aryabhattah, Aryabhattah, Aryasht. I didn't know the word.
Aryashtakam.
Aryashtakam Dashageetika iti grantadvayam likitavan. अस्य कालः क्रिस्तोः पश्चात् पञ्चमः शताब्दः अस्ति. अस्य नाम्नि एव आर्यभट्टः इति उपग्रहं भारतशासकेन प्रेषितम्.
धन्योस्मि.
आर्यभट्टः आर्यष्टकं दशगीतिका इति ग्रन्थद्वयं लिखितवान्. अस्य कालः क्रिस्तोः पश्चात् पञ्चमः शताब्दः अस्ति. अस्य नाम्नि एव आर्यभट्टः इति उपग्रहं भारतशासकेन प्रेषितम्.
Good. Now let me explain. Aryabhattaha or Aryabhattaha. Okay, this confusion also there. See, as I said that earlier, it's not clear. Aryabhattaha or Aryabhattaha. So both in the name also there is a big confusion, and his birthplace and the style of life and where he lived, everything. A lot of researchers only. Okay, Aryashtakam Dashageetika iti granthatvayam likitavat. He wrote 2 books. Okay, he wrote 2 books called Aryashtakam and Dashageetika. Okay, Asya kalaha Kristoho paschate panchamaha shatabdah. Asya kalaha, his time. His time is he lived. Okay, his time means he lived in 5th BC. His time his time is 5th AD. Okay, 5th AD. That's all. Then Asya Namni Eva, after his name only, India's satellite. Okay, India's first satellite. Okay, India's first satellite. What was the first satellite? You know, satellite was named after it. Okay, the first satellite of India was called Aryabhatta. Okay, that is after him only. That is the. Okay, now you two of you read.
Samskrutam. आर्यभट्टः आर्यष्टकं दशगीतिका इति ग्रन्थद्वयं लिखितवान्. He wrote 2 books called Aryashtakam and Dashageetika. अस्य कालः क्रिस्तोः 55 शताब्दः अस्ति. His time is 5th AD. अस्य नाम्नि एव आर्यभट्टः इति उपग्रहं भारतशासकेन प्रेषितम्. India's first satellite was named after him. Adiyan Dhanyasmi.
Very good. Very good.
Adiyan Shrisha.
Adiyan. आर्यभट्टः आर्यष्टकं दशगीतिका इति ग्रन्थद्वयं लिखितवान्. He wrote 2 books called Aryashtakam and Dashageetika. अस्य कालः क्रिस्तोः पश्चात् 5 शताब्दः अस्ति. His time is 5th AD. अस्य नाम्नि एव आर्यभट्टः इति उपग्रहं भारतशासकेन प्रेषितम्. India's first satellite was named after him. Adiyan Dhanyasmi.
Adiyan Swamy, ready for Panchatantra.
Very good. Very good. What's Mihiraha? Padinga.
Adiyan. उज्जयिन्यां विक्रमादित्यस्य सभायां पण्डितः आसीत्. वराहः अस्य उपाधिः. मिहिरेण सूर्यसिद्धान्तं पञ्चसिद्धान्तिका इति प्रसिद्धौ ग्रन्थौ लिखितौ. सूर्यसिद्धान्ते सूर्यस्य वैज्ञानिकरीत्या वर्णनं तस्य उपयोगः मेघानाम् उत्पत्तिः विद्युत् वर्षा धूमकेतुः नक्षत्राणि इत्यादीनां वैज्ञानिकरीत्या निरूपणं च वर्णितम्.
Next.
अरे नरेशोद गोसपन. अरे अरे ஒரு நிமிஷம் அடே. अरे मिहिरः படிக்கணும்ல அடே.
ஆமா அடே. மிஹிரஹ படிக்கணும்.
मिहिरः उज्जयिन्यां विक्रमादित्यस्य सभायां पण्डितः आसीत्. वराहः अस्य उपाधिः. मिहिरेण सूर्यसिद्धान्तं पञ्चसिद्धान्तिका इति प्रसिद्धौ ग्रन्थौ लिखितौ. सूर्ये सिद्धान्ते सूर्यस्य रीत्या वर्णनं तस्य उपयोगः वेगान उत्पत्तिः विद्युतः वर्षा धूमकेतुः नक्षत्राणि इत्यादीनां वैज्ञानिकरीत्या निरूपणं च वर्णितम्.
Let me explain. Mihiraha. Okay. Mihiraha. Name was Mihira, but is Ujjainyam Vikramaditya Sabhayam Panditaha. Mihira was scholar. Mihira was a scholar in the court of King Vikramaditya. Okay, he was the court poet. Actually, he was the scholar in the court of. Okay. Varaha asya upadhihi. Upadhi means title. Okay, what is upadhi? Varaha was his title. Varaha was his title. He got the title of Varaha. How? Whether I told you this story earlier. Whether I said this story earlier? No. Yes or no? Anybody please tell. How he got the title Varaha. Okay. Let me tell. This King Vikramaditya, we tell that. See, again, there is a big discussion. When did they live? Whether king, because normally the kings used to have the titles of, the best kings. They used to have adopt their names. Okay. For example, even in Tamil Nadu, Sola means there are a lot of that whole dynasty is called Sola. But Kulothunga 3 were there. Kerikala 2 were there, very popular. Okay. So like that, there were many. Now Vikram is normally the kings used to have Aditya also they used to have, because sun god, they are like sun god and they are so powerful like sun. So this Vikramaditya and Vikrama or Aditya, they used to have, many kings used to have. The researchers say that King Vikramaditya may be King Vikramaditya or the king of Gupta dynasty. There are lot of researchers. During that time, the Gupta dynasty was flourishing. It was a golden period of India. Even you might have read in the history, Indian history, some of you. Gupta period was the golden period of India. Flourishing, everything flourishing that time. All types of knowledge. And the people were very happy because this king was very powerful, so no enemies, and all were doing all that type of, for several years, not just 20 years, 30 years, for 200, 300 years. Okay, peaceful life. So varieties of knowledge was found and spread. So that it's called Gupta period is called golden period. So one of the king in the dynasty, okay, his wife was about to deliver a baby, first baby. The king was so curious. Normally, at this moment, the Jyotish, all the astrologers used to, the best astrologers or influential astrologers used to assemble in the palace to find the to prepare the kundali, that is a jatakam of the newborn baby, and to get some prize, some award. If they tell something, due to their calculation and things, they will tell these predictions. By that predictions, kings used to be become happy, and they used to give, or their curiosity to find the future of the newborn baby. Okay, like this they used to assemble. So they all assembled. Mihira was one among them. They were invited or anything, we don't know. See, we don't have evidence for this story also. Okay, this is a Karna Parampara story. That's all. Then what happened? The birth time was given that the lemon to be thrown out. Okay, that is the birth time. All have to calculate. Now think about the clock. Okay, what clock they used, and calculations, mathematical calculations, right? Astronomical calculations, everything, and used to be very perfect, right? For example, the eclipses, right? Sunrise, moonrise. Okay, these are all precisely the Indian astrologers say precisely. Even for next 100 years, it's ready now itself. Next 100 years, it is ready now. What are the types of eclipses going to come? What time to what time? Okay, and some predictions. This will happen. That may happen this year, that year, like this predictions. But used to become very accuracy for the maximum percentage, close to 100%. But whereas eclipses 100%. Okay, Westerners use the latest telescopes or other things, then they are telling. But our people don't have everything sitting in the room. Okay, sitting in the room, the Jyotish, that is the astrologer, sitting and calculating, and he's telling all the things. Then think about that. It was 1,500 plus years before. Okay, maybe close to 2,000 years. Think about the development of India, knowledge of our people. Everybody calculated. The horoscope was ready. The newborn baby was, announced. That is, the lemon was thrown out. Many astrologers were sitting out. Even eagerly, king was waiting. The lemon came out, thrown out, and everybody said that he will become great. This one like this. Everybody telling their way of calculation. And even Mihira was telling. Mihira did not say anything. He turned back and he went out. He started moving out. So this was noticed by the king, and he called. Why this astrologer did not say anything? He is going, leaving the room without any information or any updation. He is going. How it is? How he can do? So call him. So he was called by the king, and he came to the king and said, king was asking, why you are not telling anything, and simply you are turning back and go. How he will tell? Because his calculations were totally different from others, and he was forced to tell whatever it is you tell. Then he said, this child will not live longer. Okay, this is my predictions. This child will not live longer, and it will live for so many years, from this time to this time, during his particular year, age of from this month to that month, any time in these 2 months gap, he may be killed by an animal. But he says during particular time, that is after 7 years or after 8 years. He did not say more years, 6 years plus or 7 years plus or 8 years plus. He says, but during particular time, he will be killed by the wild animal. Please note the word wild animal. Then king says, oh, is it so? Arrest him. Okay, but he says, let me check your what is that? Everybody said like this. How you said? He says, no, my predictions are like this. That's all. I don't want to follow others. Okay. Arrest him, keeping him in the jail. So he was kept in the jail. So predictions were collected from him and from others also. It is kept in the record. But all others were freed. Only he was kept in the jail. So baby was born, And what was the sentence was given? Statement: he would be killed by a wild animal or forest animal, anything. Animal would be killed by an animal. So what happened? King, okay, a rich country's king, he constructed a separate building where even the wind also, the air also will not go in without their arrangements. Like that, they constructed beautiful palace. A new building was constructed, and very tight security. Whereas they say no, 5-layer security, 7-layer security, like that. They arranged everything, and day and night, everybody watching. Okay, it's not that particular time. From the beginning, they were watching. Okay, and when the age came, particular age 6+ or 7+ age came, more security was added, and everything tight. The security was so tight, nobody can go inside. Okay, but it's a big palace. Inside the palace, we can have lot of facilities. All facilities, because the outsiders, the others cannot come in. Even mosquito also cannot go in. Like that, they preserve. Only human being can go and come. Tight security. Finally, the particular time, the difficult time was going on. One day, the boy screaming, okay, screaming like somebody hit him. Then everybody rushed and found that the boy was killed. Okay. Then the king was summoned. King came. You saw even with the lot of security how he was killed. He was killed by an animal. How? You know what happened? The kings used to have a lot of decorative items. Okay, they used to go for hunting, and you might have seen even even some of the movies. They will have the head of tiger or the bear or lion. The head of the elephant, like that. They used to have decorative items. That is what they killed. So like that, what happened? One wild boar, Varaham, was hunted, and it was kept for beautification, to show their viram, valor. It was covered by armor. That is they are covered with copper or some other brass shield. Okay, covered with that one which was kept for decoration fell on this boy, and the boy was killed because it was heavy. Okay, now king understood that is a fate. So he did whatever he has to do as a father. He did everything, and he personally called someone that who was the Mihira was in the jail. He called him. He told when more than 100 astrologers said all the things, how you calculated, how it was possible for you. Then he said, you could have asked me earlier. Now only you are asking. See, what was the time given to us to calculate? Condom. So he said that the cheti, that is cheti means a servant, a female servant or attendant, should throw a lemon. Okay. You all noticed only the lemon coming out. But I noticed the lemon was thrown 2 times. This is 3rd time. Right? But what happened? First time and second time, the lemon did not come out. It bounced back inside. 3rd time only the lemon came out. But I took the first time. Okay. First time when she threw out, but she could not throw. It bounced back. I took that time. And you all noticed only the third time. So my time was different. Their birth time was different. So my time I calculated according to that time. So my predictions were correct. Then he awarded him with the Mehira. Became Varaha Mehira. This is what they used to tell. Where is the record? You know very well already. I have told that. No record. No record. Mehira means sun god. Mehira means sun. Another name of Surya. Okay, Mehira. Now, Varaha was his title. This is the way he got Varaha. This is what I heard from my teachers. Okay. Mihirena Surya Siddhantam Pancha Siddhantika iti Prasiddhau Grantau Likitau. 2 books were authored by 2 books. What are those 2? Surya Siddhantam, Principles of the Sun. Principles of the Sun, and 5 principles. Okay, or the 2 popular books were written, authored by him, by Mihira. Okay, authored by Mihira. Prasiddha Granto, remember, both are. Surya Siddhantam is very popular. They are even reading nowadays. It's there as a textbook in the some of the courses, because the Jyotisha ceremony is popular in North India. Okay, in South India we have Vyakaranam, Nyaya Shiromani, Vyakara Shiromani, and Vedanta Shiromani, Mimamsa Shiromani. These 4 are popular in South India. Okay, whereas in North India, Jyotisha Shiromani is very popular. Okay, they are reading this. And Surya Siddhante, what is dealt in Surya Siddhanta? Okay, what are all dealt in Surya Siddhanta? What is the name of the book? Principles of the Sun God. That is Sun. He did not say it is a god. He says it is a planet. It is a star. Himself says. You all know this. What is it? Aryabhatta invented the pi. You all know that. Okay. But Mihira invented. There are so many things. I have just briefed very less here. Surya Siddhante. Okay. Suryasya Vaigyanika Ritya Varnanam. He did not say that it is a sun god. Morning do Surya Namaskar. Okay. It is Surya Narayana. But that is one part. But what are the scientific impact from the sun god? Okay. That he describes. So Suryasya Vaigyanika Ritya Varnanam he described, okay, the sun through science impact. What are the science? And tasya upayogaha. What are the benefits of the sun? Benefits of the sun. Meghana utpattihi, formation of clouds. Vidyut, lightning. Vidyut means lightning. Varsha means rain. No, there is a theory, no? Rain, formation of rain. He says everything. Dhumaketuhu, comet. He's talking about comet. Nakshatrani means what? Stars. Ityadinam Vaigyanikaritya Nirupanam. Okay, and others. Okay, explained through science. Okay, yeah. Please read this. Please read, somebody. 2 or 3 students, please read.
Mihiraha Ujjainyam Vikramaadityasya Sabhayam Panditaha Asit. Mihira was a scholar in the court of King Vikramaditya. Varaha asya upadhi. Varaha was his title. Mihirena Surya Siddhantam Panchasiddhantika iti Panchasiddhantika iti prasidhyo granthau likitau. Two books. Mihira wrote 2 books. Principles of the Sun and 5 Principles are the 2 popular books authored by Mihira. Surya Siddhante Suryasya Vaijnanikaritya Varnanam Tasya Upayogah Meghanam Utpattihi Vidyut Varsha Dhumaketuhu Nakshatrani Ityadinam Vaijnanikaritya Nirupanancha Varnitam. He describes the sun through science, benefits, formation of clouds, lightning, rain, comets, stars, and others explained through science.
Mihirah Ujjainyaam Vikramadityaha Sabhayam Panditaha. Mihira was a scholar in the court of the King Vikramaditya. Varaha asya upadhihi. Varaha was his title. Mihirena Surya Siddhantam Pancha Siddhantika iti prasiddhau grantho likita. 2 books, Principle of the Sun and 5 Principles are 2 books. Popular books were authored by Mihira. The Surya Siddhante Suryasya Vaijnanikaritya Varnanam Tasya Upayogah. He described the sun through science benefits. Medganam Uppatti Vidyut Varsha Dhumaketu Nakshatrani Ityadinam Vaijnanikaritya Nirupanancha Varnitam. He describes the sun through science benefits, formation of clouds, lightning, rain, comets, stars, and other explained through science. Again, Dhanyavad. Again, Swami, what are doubt again? Again, Dhumaketu na nadi.
Dhumaketu na ide. Perna Wal Nakshatra. Wal Nakshatra is called what in English?
Again, comet, again.
Comet, yeah. Yeah, comet only. Yeah, comet. Okay. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukha bhag bhavet, sarvastaradu durgani, sarva bhadrani pashyantu, sarva kamanavapnotu, sarvatra nandatu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. धन्यवादः शुभरात्रिः पुनर्मिलामः